Nigri ni Mwanzo. Gold is the beginning. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man Adam called son, S-U-N, Mother Nature, Mother Earth, in the name of the true begotten Son, Emmanuel, I-M-A-N-U-E-L. Matthew 1:23, Acts 4:12, in the name of the true motherland, Nigri Tia, N-I-G-R-I-T-I-A, which means land of the golds. Kiswahili, Double Babel, Kunta Kinte, man's first tongue. Amani kutoka you, peace from above. Jambo, hello. Saba, 7. Kiswahili. Add TH on the end. You got Sabbath. One more time. The mother tongue. Welcome to Blacks, B-L-A-X, Black, B-L-A-C-K-T-V, where I expound upon the virtues of our foreparents. And I am teach knowledge as I am teach. Book of Life. Kitabucha Uzima. Reading from the New Testament of Emmanuel, Agano, Jipya, Emmanuel. Reading from the Epistole of Paul, the Epistole to the Ephesians. To the Ephesians. Chapter 1. Paul, an apostolate of Emmanuel, by the will of God, to the saints who are in Ephesus and faithful in Emmanuel. Grace to you and peace from God, our Father of fathers, and Emmanuel. Blessed be the God of gods and Father of fathers of our teacher, Emmanuel, who has blessed us with every spiritual blessing in the heavenly places in Emmanuel, just as he chose us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love, having predestined us to adoption as sons by Emmanuel to himself according to the good pleasure of his will, to the praise of the glory of his grace, by which he made us accepted in the beloved. In him we have redemption through his blood, the forgiveness of sins according to the riches of his grace, which he made to abound toward us in all wisdom and prudence, having made known to us the mystery of his will according to his good pleasure, which he proposed in himself, that in the disposition of the fullness of the times he might gather together in one all things in Emmanuel, both which are in heaven and which are on earth in him. In him also we have obtained an inheritance, being predestined according to the purpose of him who works all things according to the counsel of his will, that we who first trusted in Emmanuel should be to the praise of his glory. In him you also trusted, after you heard the word of truth, the gospel of your salvation, in whom also, having believed, you were sealed with the Holy Spirit of promise, who is the guarantee of our inheritance until the redemption of the purchased possession, to the praise of his glory. Therefore, I also, after I heard of your faith in the teacher Emmanuel and your love for all the saints, do not cease to give thanks for you, making mention of you in my prayers, that the God of gods, of our teacher Emmanuel, the Father of glory, the Father of fathers of glory, may give to you in the spirit of wisdom and revelation in the knowledge of him, the eyes of your understanding being enlightened, that you may know what is the hope of his calling, what are the riches of the glory of his inheritance in the saints, And what is the exceedingly greatness of his power toward us who believe, according to the working of his mighty power, which he works in Emmanuel, when he raised him from the dead and seated him at his right hand in the heavenly places, far above all principality and power and might and denomination, and every name that is named, not only in the age, but also in that which is to come. And he put all things under his feet and gave him to be head over all things to the tabernacle, which is his body, the fullness of him who fills all in all. Interesting. Very interesting. Once again, like I said, the teacher, Emmanuel, is the teacher. He is not a preacher. And when you put him where he's supposed to be, where he wants to be, where God put him, because when you read this book, you keep saying, teacher, 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 teacher. He's a teacher first and foremost. His job was to teach us how to recognize that the laws at the beginning are not the same as the laws of today. The laws of today are different. The laws at the beginning, you do not work on the Sabbath, the seventh day. The world was not populated. But in this day and age, the world is highly populated. And if it is a requirement for you to elevate yourself, he will not consider you disrespecting him. Because when you pay attention to even back then, at that time, the soldiers guarded the temple on the Sabbath. One more time. The soldiers still were soldiers on the Sabbath. They still stood to guard the tabernacles. One more time. So someone was still at work, even though they wasn't at work. But yes, they was at work. See what I'm saying? See, only Emmanuel was brought to make you understand if your cow falls into a ditch on the Sabbath, are you going to leave it to the next day? No, you're going to pull it out, because you got to understand that the understanding of life is to, just like Paul, he was a tax collector. What is he now? He's a saint. You cannot be a saint without being a sinner, so that you can have the knowledge and the teachings to pass along. Because someone is going to be there to say, hey, I remember when he was a tax collector. Look at him now. Wow. One more time. One more time. I'm 67 years old. There are those who remember me from my youth. One more time. And there are those who don't. And one more time. I made it to 67 by through in and of his grace and paying attention to what he keeps showing me so I can pass along to y'all. One more time. Where did it say something about the name? One more time. In him, 13. The Epistle of Paul to the Ephesians, that we, 12, that we who first trusted in Emmanuel should be the praise of his glory. 13. In him you also trusted after you heard the word of truth, the gospel of your salvation, in whom also, having believed, you were sealed with the Holy Spirit promise, who, 14, who is the guarantee of our inheritance until the redemption of the purchased possession, to the praises of his glory. Guarantee, one more time. Did you hear? One more time. 14. Who is the guarantee of our inheritance? Emmanuel. That's the guarantee of my inheritance. the guarantee of your inheritance too. One more time. That's what he was sent for. That we pay attention. That we trust in Emmanuel. That's why you keep finding where they put that another name up there. That's why they put another name up there. Yours will say Christ. One more time. Because you can't tell me it's Christ. And then when you put MAS on the end, it's Christ. It's Christmas. Now it's Christmas with MAS on the end, but without the S, it's Christ. The I is, no. That's Christ is their God. I don't believe in their God. I will give them their God, Jesus, but all these other stuff, no. Emmanuel is his name. One more time. 14, what did it say? Who is the guarantee of our inheritance? Excuse me, that would be Acts 4:12. One name given unto man, guaranteed to get you to heaven. And that name would be Emmanuel, whose name means God with us. One more time. Therefore, I also heard of your faith in the teacher Emmanuel, and your love for all the saints. Do not cease to give thanks for you, making mention of you in my prayers. One more time. They give him glory to Emmanuel as Emmanuel gives glory to us for being a part of God of Gold. And I'm recognizing his name. See, that's why they got all these different names up here. Verse 17, that the goal of goals of our teacher, Emmanuel, the Father of fathers of glory, may give to you the spirit of wisdom and revelation in the knowledge of him. And revelation, oops, there's that word. Revelation in the knowledge. In the knowledge of the teacher Emmanuel. Excuse me, I don't think you heard what is there. In the knowledge and the revelation to reveal himself. One more time. I ain't talking about my lead. Follow what you see. Now, I keep telling people, see, I adjust my book. See, Ephesians chapter 1. See right there at the top where it says Emmanuel. See what it says? Emmanuel. See what it says? Emmanuel. See what it says? Teacher. Yeah. I'm allowed to do that. You is too. When you're reading this. Because see, that's what you do. You peel this corner off and peel that off, and then you write on yours, book of life. Put anything else you want on, but make sure it says book of life. So that every time you pick up your book, one more time. Because every time I pick up mine, I'm reading. See, and you see me just doing some adjustments to it. Because see, 14, who is the guarantee of our inheritance until the redemption of the purchased possession to the praise of his glory. And 17, that the goal of goals of our Father, of our teacher Emmanuel, the Father of fathers of glory, may give to you the spirit of wisdom and revelation in the knowledge of him. One more time. Emmanuel. Acts 4:12. Guarantee. Oops. Didn't it say that again? Yeah. Verse 14. Who is the guarantee of our inheritance. 17, may give to you the spirit of wisdom and revelation in the knowledge of him. One more time. I keep trying to tell y'all, I'm going to keep doing what I'm supposed to do. And what I'm supposed to do is I teach knowledge, choices. One more time. You can adjust your book of life so that when you are reading, you're reading about God of gods. You're reading about Father of fathers. You're reading about Emmanuel. You're reading about the teacher, Imanuel. One more time. Whose job it was and is to teach the chosen people of the clan, of the family, of the house of Israel. One more time. Feed the polished gold and hair of the laments. But he said the description of his chosen people. Now, everybody can hate all they want to, but one more time. The Atlantic and the Pacific are both oceans, but they are different colors. So, before man was brought to earth, go to gold, separated by colors. Go to gold, said, feed the polished gold and hair the wolf of laments, his chosen people. Man did not say that. I did not say that. I just fit the description. And don't hate me if you don't, because you can and will fit the description of Naaman. 2 Kings 5:27, who went in pure blood and came out covered head to toe with leprosy, but yet and still his blood was and is still pure. Guaranteed to get you to heaven. Emmanuel, I am Emmanuel, whose name means go with us. Acts 4:12, Matthew 1:23, because it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Trip C's, cool, calm, collected, www, whole wide world. Nigdi ni Mwanzo. Go is the beginning. In the name of she, capital S, capital H, capital I, who man Adam called son, S-U-N, Mother Nature, Mother Earth, in the name of the true begotten Son, Emmanuel, I am Emmanuel, whose name means go with us, in the name of the true motherland, Nigritia, Nigeria, which means land of the gods, Ki Swahili, Tower of Babel, man's first tongue, Kunta Kinte. Amani, Kutoka, you, peace from above. In the name of Emmanuel, Acts 4:12. In the name of Emmanuel, Matthew 1:23. Because it's as easy as 1, 2, 3.